Hello, my dear friends. How are you all? And welcome to our YouTube channel. I know you guys missed us so much, but we'll make sure it's totally worth the wait because we are back again with yet another superb video.
Now, before you all start guessing, let us tell you all one of the most interesting topics in the corporate sectors, which we are going to talk about today. We will add our insights and take you all to the journey of our best companies implementing them.
Wow, Saukatya. Before we start, let us tell all our viewers about our first topic for today, which is corporate requirement analysis. This topic deals with analysis of requirement and expectations of corporate companies to shine greater in their sector.
Yes, but guys, before you all think this to be some boring lecture, let us take you on the voyage of three companies, MaxSpecs, Vortex, and Firechip. Company MaxSpecs is soon to be launching their latest and greatest laptop, and they are on the hunt.
And for what?
Hunt to find the perfect seller for the most essential unit in the laptop, the CPU. No, we've all heard of Vortex and Firechips for selling the CPUs, but who will MaxSpec choose and why?
Now, that's a real suspense. Wait, I believe the corporate requirement analysis or the CRA will be MaxSpec's arsenal. It will help them understand their requirements right and map them out clearly before the purchase, right?
Yes, absolutely. So, what are we waiting for? I can already hear our viewers chewing their nails dry. Let's start.
Good morning, Simrit. Thank you so much for coming to the meeting. Now, as you know, we need to launch a new laptop as to our plans. And for that, we need to finalize a company to get our processors from.
Yes, good morning, Shamit. And as you're right, we're launching a new laptop. For that, we need a processor. And as the analysis was done previously, I think we have some data that we have collected. Yeah, so these are the specifications for the processor that we require for our new laptops. Now, the engineering team sat down with the stakeholders, they sat down with the board, and a meeting was done. I was there in the meeting, and the discussion it led to this specification that's in front of our screens. So they decided upon an octa-core processor with 16 threads. We want 5 gigahertz as a maximum turbo frequency. We want 3.6 gigahertz as a processor base frequency. We want 16 megabyte cache and 8 GT per second bus speed. So these specifications are what required to make the laptop work in the best and most efficient way.
Okay, thank you so much for that update, Simrit. But you know what? Let's look at the current market state at the moment. As you can see, Firechip has almost 39.2% of the market share with their chips. And then there's True Power with 24.7%, LPS with 20.6%, and Vortex Systems with 15.5%. Now, these companies are also going to be present in the tech trade show that are coming up as well.
Wow. Okay. So like straight looking at the pie chart, I think Firechip is actually a pretty good company. We should maybe approach it directly.
You're definitely right. Firechip is a very well-known company, but from the information that my team has gathered, Vortex System, even though that they are, like with a very low market share at the moment, but they also produce very strong chips as well. So I think they can be a good competitor as well. But you know what? The trade show will give us more insights.
Sure. So let's move on.
In the meantime, I'll give you another analysis. It is basically the investment that we've made compared to the ROI. So as you can see from the past data that we've collected, investing 500 USD on each chip has given us the largest amount of sale numbers. So I think that is the like expenditure on investment that we can look into.
Oh, that is actually a pretty good piece of information. We have an approximation on how much the CPU should cost. So that's a good job. Okay, so these are the targets. So in the meeting that was conducted, these are the targets that were specified. And by the end of the fiscal year, they expect a 20% growth in the laptop sales. Now, this is something that cannot be predicted, but when the research was done on the laptop, on the specifications, and when we get the correct chip, I feel the laptops will be as powerful as no other laptop in that price segment. So I am assuming that we have 20% growth in laptop sales. So I'm positive about that. What about the revenue?
As for the revenue, we're projecting almost close to the figure based on this sales of laptops and considering the cost of chips as well.
Well, that is actually pretty nice because if the growth in laptop sales and if the growth in the revenue, I feel the 3% market share will obviously will increase, right? So I think it's a very positive outlook for this end of the year. I think, yeah.
Definitely, Samrit. You know what? I think we have enough of the analysis data that we need.
Mhm.
Let's just look forward to the trade show and we'll definitely get some good deals out of it. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Trade show will have a lot of such companies. We'll have a lot of competitors as well. We can analyze some of the other chipsets that they are getting. And yes, obviously, there we'll have a lot of chip manufacturers there. So I think, yeah, I'll see you in the trade show.
Yes, Samrit. See you there in the trade show.
All right, bye bye.
Wow, it was wonderful. And the strategies of the employees, the way they showcased the analysis was intriguing me towards the B2B marketing sector. I'm sure it just wasn't me, but also all our viewers were intrigued.
Of course, Sahatya. After all, marketing has its beauty to attract people and get them connected to it.
Yeah, the analysis was so strategic. Let me check the chat to check our viewers' opinion. Well, I can see that most of our audience are matching my wavelength now. We all have a similar question.
So let's hear it.
It was about the CRA. Now, the process of the CRA was practical, but when do they use this in their company? How is it useful for the firm?
Very nice question. See, there are various stages at a company where they often use the CRA procedure to estimate the requirements of either the stakeholder or the corporate company they are dealing with.
Can you elaborate a bit more?
Okay, imagine a buyer attending a trade show to strike a deal with a company based on their requirements. Now, the main reason they do the analysis before they attend the trade show is A, to check the probability from the supplier side and to seek out all the best possible solutions for their key requirements, and B, to estimate the limit of expansion of their business in the future. Now, considering all the criteria, the buyer company, in this case, the max specs, processes the CRA and calculates its next step.
All right, now I get it. So this analysis should help them learn a lot. As they will experience key tactics and strategies adopted by their competitors to succeed. I mean, this will make them more aware of the sector they exist in. But how do you think this all works in practicality?
Don't worry, my friend. I have a solution for it. Let us now look into a trade show organized with two companies, Vertex and Firechip, and the buyer company, MaxSpecs, trying to fix on a deal.
Hey Shreyas, we have a trade show in 3 months. How are you preparing for it?
Yes, everything has been planned and we have got the reports from each of the development teams.
Good. The reports have already been sent. Have you gotten information on what all companies are going to come?
Many companies are coming and we'll have the list of our target customers by next week.
Yes. Is there any report on what should be the main focus of customers in the current situation?
We have a report for the survey form that's been sent to some of our target companies. And report says that as many employees will be working from home, so the target companies will mainly focus on laptop manufacturing and hence they'll mainly opt for laptop processes.
Great. Since we know our primary target audiences, we must focus more on that aspect.
Yes, we've been looking into that, and the development team has concentrated more on laptop CPUs.
Excellent. Now we just have to pitch our product properly to the buyers to make sure to capture their interest.
Yes, sir. We'll be working on it, and hopefully this time we grab a good deal.
Yes, and we'll take care of this opportunity and try to pull in more buyers this time.
Sahatya, did you notice that this company FireShape is planning 3 months ahead for the trade show? And that's a very good thing to do. Because if we plan it a way before, we'll have the whole idea on what are the product that we are gonna introduce in the trade show and all. What do you think?
Yes, exactly. Planning ahead of schedule is a very, very important thing when it comes to any such big event like this. After all, it is a trade show. They're going to be showing, they're going to be focusing on their product and they need to attract customers. In this case, the MaxPex company, they have to attract MaxPex to come and buy the product. Where there are other companies as well, like Vortex also sells processors, but MaxPex has to choose this company over that. So, how do you get ahead of your rivals? You prepare ahead of time.
Okay, let's see what Vertex has done.
Hey Soumit, we have a trade show apparently. Are we preparing for it?
Oh, we have a trade show. No problem. Our product is so wonderful that buyers would like it anyway.
Yes, I will ask the development team to send me some reports.
Perfect, Shubham. And ask them to send me a list of companies coming if possible.
Sure, I'll do that. By the way, do we have a specific target for any of the companies?
As of specific target, we'll just go to the trade show and attract the companies directly. Although our main target will be the companies looking to buy the laptop chipsets.
Oh, yes. Now all we have to do is correctly market our goods to the customers and spark their attention.
Definitely. Our product is so great that people would start buying chips without even looking at our advertisement.
Yeah, sure. This time we'll grasp the opportunity and push to attract more purchases.
Oh, these guys are damn late. It's just 24 hours to the trade show. What are they going to do? This is really unprepared and unprofessional behavior. Now let's see how FireChat is going to produce their trade show marketing procedure.
Oh, look, I think there's something going on over there.
Yeah, they have a dancing robot over there.
Oh, oh, I think someone's coming. Get ready. Good afternoon. Welcome to the booth of Fairchip Technologies. I am Sal, the marketing director.
And I'm Shreska, the product manager.
Good afternoon. We are from MaxPex.
Yes, good afternoon.
So we specialize in designing affordable and efficient CPUs, and we have a lot of innovative products lined up this year.
Oh wow, that's really nice.
Yes, and since we're also launching a new laptop, we are looking into potential partners who can provide us with chips. So how about you show us your products?
Yes, I'll be giving you a glimpse about our latest innovations. Our company is the largest semiconductor chip maker, and this year we have a big lineup of CPUs available from E3, E5, E7 to our latest Celeron processor. Since we have a large market share, our processors are compatible with almost all laptops and motherboards. Starting with low-end processors, our Core E3, which has 2 number of cores, 4 number of threads, and a clock speed of 3.2 GHz. Then Core E5, which has 2 number of cores, 4 number of threads, and a clock speed of 2.7 GHz. Then moving to Core E7, which has 4 number of cores, 4 number of threads, and a clock speed of 3 GHz. To our latest processor, the Celeron, which has 8 number of cores, 16 number of threads, and a clock speed of 4.5 GHz.
And for our latest processor, the Celeron, it is 13 times faster, 15 times more efficient, and at 25% lower the cost than the competition. We promise to provide a better value both in terms of performance and energy consumption. Our products are highly affordable and greatly efficient than the competition. And we also provide a great price for each of the processor for E3 starting at $249.99 to E5 starting at $279.99 to E7 399.99 and to our latest and greatest processor, the Celeron, at 449.99. We'll be also providing a better price for long-term contracts and also be providing yearly improvements on our products which will benefit your organization. We'll also be providing modification based on your requirements. I don't think like a great company like yours will make a wrong decision.
Oh, well, thank you for the presentation, Saad. I have one doubt. So for our new laptop range, we require chips that have a max turbo frequency of 5 gigahertz. But in your latest Celeron processor, you're offering only 4.5 gigahertz. And for the optimum and the most efficient working of our laptops, we actually require close to 5 gigahertz. So do you have any solution for that?
No problem. We'll take specific orders from the buyers and create customized chip to suit the need of the customers.
That is great. Shamit, do you have any questions?
I do have just one question. You've mentioned that you've decreased your prices while enhancing your performance. Can you just explain how you guys were able to achieve that?
Since we have a global market and have manufacturing plants across the world, we manage efficiently on manufacturing costs. And since we manufacture in bulk, we are able to reduce costs significantly.
Wow, this definitely is promising. But you know what? We'll go ahead and look into the other booths for now. But we'll definitely get in touch with you though.
Sure, no problem. Here's our card.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming and showing interest in our product.
Thank you for the presentation. We'll see you later.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow, Uday, did you see how hospitable they were? It was almost so welcoming to come and speak with their employees as they were selling the products.
Yeah, like their presentation is also like it was very good. Like they have included only few things about their thing, and they have included more about what their company was about and what their company offers when you pitch in a deal with them.
Exactly. I mean, we all know the specifications of processors, right? When the company MaxSpecs is coming, yes, it wants a couple of points in their specifications processors as well. But when someone speaks about the companies, about the soft skills and the values of the company, when we join and bind with their company, that's when it's very attractive for the buyer company, in this case, MaxSpecs.
You see that there was a question and answer session as well. Like they have told that they are ready to modify their product as per the customer requirement. And you see, they gave a contact card in the end to maintain the contact with the buyer. That's so
Exactly.
good.
These, of course, these are very key things which a company should keep in mind when they're selling a product. When it comes to B2B or B2C, these are very small things which make a huge amount of difference. The fact that he gave their contact card, the fact that they were so hospitable itself is a welcoming tune to the buyer company, which is going to make them remember about this company. It's going to make them remember about Firechip. Yes, Firechip is telling them that they will and they want to adapt to their customers' needs, which is a key value that a seller company should keep in mind while selling their own product.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's see how Vortex is giving their presentation in the trade show.
Hey Soumit, look over there. There's a huge gathering near the company Firechip. Something must be really going on over there.
Yeah, there must be some company showing off their product.
Soumit, how about we set up some banners and give brochures to them too?
Shubham, I don't believe that is important. People would fall in love with our product the moment they see it. We don't need all that stuff.
Yeah, I think you're right, man.
I'm always right, Shubham.
Good afternoon. We are from Vortex and we would like to welcome you to our booth. I am Shubham, the marketing head of Vortex.
Good afternoon. My name is Somit and I'm from product development team.
Hi, good afternoon, guys. I'm from MaxSpecs company, and we have a new laptop that we're launching. And for that, we require a good processor. That is why we're here in this trade show. We looked at some companies, and I've heard, according to my research team, that Vortex actually makes pretty good processors. So, what do you have for me?
Yes, right. You've heard right about us. So, we are specialists in the design of high efficiency processors And we also have lots of new modern and exciting products that you will undoubtedly like.
Well, that is great. Let's show your product.
So yes, we are launching a new laptop also, for which we are looking potential partners. So I feel you came to the right place for it. So I will present about our company right now. So here, as you can see, our company name is Vortex. And we are one of the leading producers of semiconductor chips in the world. And it is among the top 5 sellers of semiconductor chips. It has also been praised for cutting its carbon emission in the recent years. Vortex has secured industry's top-level microprocessor technology based on R&D and is constantly still developing its new products to use less power and significantly improving capacity, speed, and performance. Here you can see the available processors we have. The Core X1, the Core X2, the Core X3, and the latest one, Core X5. Next, my colleague will explain you about the processors.
Thank you, Shubham. So talking about the Core X1, which was one of our first processors we launched. So it has 2 cores. It has two threads. The clock speed is 2 gigahertz and it has 3.3 hertz of frequency. The next we launched was Core X2. It had 3 cores. The clock speed was around 2 gigahertz, whereas the frequency it took was 2.3 hertz. The next product what we launched was Core X3. Core X3 had 3 gigahertz of clock speed. It had 4 cores in it, and the frequency was 3 hertz. And finally, we launched Core X5. Core X5 had 4 cores with a clock speed of 3 gigahertz, and it had a frequency of 3.
So our advantages are our chips are small in size, it's shock-proof, it has integrated memory controllers, and high compatibility. I can assure you about our products that it is about 18% faster, 10% more efficient, and 30% less expensive than our rivals. We guarantee a better value in terms of both quality and power usage. Our solutions are also both cheaply priced and extremely effective.
Okay, thanks, Shubham, for the presentation. But I saw that your latest X5 processors, they are still below our targets for what we require for a laptop. So how can you help us in reaching our specification demands?
I believe it will fit greatly for your laptop. As this is our latest product offered, I believe, according to seeing our history, our company can offer great products to you in further.
Okay. So thank you so much for the presentation, Shubham. I'll go around see a few more companies. Okay.
You're welcome. Looking forward to see you ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Uday, did you see how casual they were regarding this entire procedure? I mean, they start preparing for the trade show like 1 day ahead of schedule. They are so confident about the products. Yes, of course, it is good to be confident about your product. It is good to know that your product is well fit in the market. But we all know that that isn't exactly what the buyer company wants. In this case, what MaxSpecs wants. There are several other things attached to this. They were so casual in their entire presentation. They were wearing casual outfit, and even they were overconfident with their whole procedure. They were not even as hospitable as a seller company should be to attract the buyer company, right?
Yeah, like, did you see their dressing style? Like, they were just like they are in home. Like, they wore t-shirts and all. It's not that good, okay? Like, they are representing a big company, and
Exactly.
what that representation should be. Like, they should wear some formals and all. But okay, and did you see, like, they weren't ready to give their contact card itself. Like, they
Yes,
weren't.
exactly. I
Huh.
noticed that.
Like, they weren't like, they feel like, okay, if they want, they'll come and put a deal with us. That type of rude behavior isn't necessary in a company like that. And also, like, did you
Exactly. There
see
has
they
to
weren't.
be. Yeah, yes, go ahead, go ahead.
There wasn't any question and answer session too. Like they weren't caring about what the customer want, or did they understand about the product and the company. Like, they did not ask anything. How rude it was. Yeah.
I mean, Uday, it might not be rude to them. Yes, I agree that different companies have their different outlooks. But if that's the case, it should look uniform, right? When there are two, three companies with the employee coming and attending the trade show, you expect all the employees to at least wear a similar clothing which represents their company, which represents their brand. But in this case, one member was just wearing a casual t-shirt and one member was wearing a formal shirt. That doesn't work well with uniformity, and that doesn't give a good appearance to the buyer company. When you're a buyer company and when you're investing into that company to buy a product, then you, of course, you're building a relationship with that company as well, right? But why would you want to build a relationship with a company when the company itself is so casual in selling their products? It doesn't give off a good vibe to the buyer company in general, right?
Yeah. Okay, now let's see what MaxPix has decided on both these companies. Are they going with the Firechip Wala one or the Vortex company?
Yes, exactly. Even I'm intrigued to know, and I'm sure our viewers as well as what MaxPec chooses. I think there'll be some people who already know the answer to that, but let's wait and find out.
Okay, Simrit, it really was a long day, but it was fun though.
Wow, exactly. I had fun. Did you have fun?
I had an amazing time, especially getting to know so many insights from other companies.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. You learned about the chip manufacturers. You even learned about the laptop manufacturers. Yeah.
Exactly. And plus, most of our target partners met our specification targets for sure. But I think one of them stood out. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think they were the two companies, they were good, but one was obviously a no-brainer. So I think let's move forward. Let's start with the documentation, the negotiations, right?
Yes. I think we can conclude the meeting here today. What do you think? And we'll see each other on Monday.
Yeah, sure. See you on Monday.
Okay, then, Simrit.
Bye-bye.
Wow, I think most of us are not surprised, right? I mean, MaxPex did choose Firechip for a reason. Their presentation was wonderful. They had a good amount of confidence in the product, and they had a uniformity in general throughout the trade show. Well, on the other hand, Vortex didn't have any such clue. And our hope is that you viewers can learn from these small tips. So, Uday, you can take away.
Yeah. So, guys, this is how the best marketing instances like trade shows, corporate requirement analysis are implemented in companies that we have all heard of. Using these tactics help the company to spread their wings of connection and expand its profit to a great extent.
Exactly. And let me tell you all that trade shows are the best chance for the companies and the marketing employees to get the best solution and study their fellow companies. This helps them to connect with them through deals, and on top of everything, it gives them an estimation on their rivals as well.
So, viewers, I guess we are running out of time. We hope our video is helpful to all of you. Just notice the strategies and grab the tactics to apply them in your interested area. With this, we are ending our video. If you like the video, please comment below and subscribe now. And don't forget to hit the bell icon.